Hello Leo, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Leo for the middle of January. Now do keep in mind this is a general reading. Take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not. Feel free to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, we're going to start off by getting some oracle messages here to kind of help lay the general energies for you. All right, let's start with these three cards here. All right, so first card up is this planning card. Now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. So it is true that we can put ourselves in positions to get more lucky more often if we lay the foundation and if we lay the roots. And I think that this is talking about something connected to that for you here, Leo, at this time. You have nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. Great time to do some grounding as well as you are inundated with all this planning, all this preparation, laying all these foundations and laying the groundwork for yourself. Lastly, you're the first sign to get this, sexuality. Existing relationships could find a new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy. So if you are not expecting a child, this is definitely a warning to make sure you do what you got to do in that situation, and just also do some planning there if that is a potential thing on the table for you. But I definitely like to see what is going on here. And I definitely feel like if you are in a relationship, your situation could start to grow into something new for yourself here. Actually, let's take a look at what's on the bottom, and then I'm going to get a few more cards. You have signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. Okay, so let me also take a look and see if we can get at least one more card. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at these cards here, and I'm also going to keep the signs card on the bottom for you. So you have travel. So if you are looking for love, it's possible that this person could be at a distance. You have travel. Long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancements for others. So I definitely am a huge fan of travel. That is something that I spent 2023 doing, and I recommend that if you have the opportunity to do that, it can be really rewarding. You have reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. And I also have opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared to dress and impress here. So definitely some nice situations showing up for singles at this time. And I also think that if you're in a relationship, that situation could get stronger. You could see yourself traveling with your significant other. And I do want to make sure that we also thinking about this planning energy as well. If you are interested in travel, this could mean that you're looking at the best flight paths, the cheapest options, best hotels in the area that you're interested in going to. But let's go ahead and get some, wow, you have another love card coming out here. Let's get some more oracle messages for you here, Leo. Wow, okay. You have just so many cards here coming out. Okay. So if I'm looking at this, you have the first card that came out, I believe, is love. So I definitely, on my channel, I don't do a ton of love readings, but whatever comes forward. And I definitely feel like if this is something that you're open to, it could be quite spicy as well for you, Leo. Could be very good. You have comfort, ghost. So there is potentially, with this ghost card, the way that I'm looking at this is you may not see this opportunity right now, right in front of you, but this could present itself as you move forward through the month of January. Then I have space and peace. And then let's just see what else we have here. You have sweetness and determination. All right. So I think some of you here are trying to find that sweet spot in life. And I think this looks like a balanced approach to your situation. So this might look like you mixing it up a bit with your partner. This also might look like you mixing it up by doing some travel. Even if you're just solo, if you're not interested in love, this could certainly be the case. I also think there's maybe like some of you, your home environment, you may need to like clean something up here with this space card and create more comfort as well, like in your home space. this could also be important, but this determination is also very important to me as I'm looking at this, the determination and planning. What do you really want to have happen for you here in January and for the rest of this year, Leo? Because you're being asked to be determined and persistent in making that outcome a reality in life. And remember, put yourself in a position to be lucky and to experience all the things you want to experience by doing the hard work, by planning and preparing here. So let's go ahead. I'm running out of space myself. So let's put these over here, and let's also start moving forward with this reading by taking a look at your past energies. All right, so you have the moon showing up. So let's see what's been going on in the past for you here, Leo. If you're enjoying this reading, please do hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. All right, what else do we have here for Leo? Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow, Leo. Lots of stuff going on here in the past. So you've been undergoing major changes to get all of these cards here showing up in the past position. Where do we start? All right, so you've got, let's just get these out of the way. So you have the Devil and the Death card, which, yes, they look like challenging cards and they can present a challenge in the tarot, but really what this message is all about is you transforming your situation. The Death card is a rebirth in the tarot, and the Devil says, do not fight the rebirth. Okay, it's time to embrace the change that is coming forward for you. And in the past, there's maybe been a situation here where you've had to relinquish a little bit of control over your scenario or over your situation. And this has maybe been very challenging for you. But with the Death and the Devil card, the problem is that you want to make sure that you do not fight something, okay? That you do not swim upstream, and you allow whatever transformation or whatever situation that's bringing, whatever new situation that's coming into your life, allow it to happen. And I feel like that's what this is talking about. I feel like some of you have maybe had your back against the wall in some situation. You do have this, wow, Ace of Cups and Page of Wands. So with these two cards here, I definitely feel like some of you may have found somebody that is completely different than your usual type of person here. I'm going to try to also bring in other messages because I know most people don't come here for love readings, but with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups, Page of Wands can be a worldly person. This is a well-traveled person. And it can also speak to an invitation or an opportunity to travel or go overseas or go to distant places or go abroad. And it's possible here that some of you may have met somebody that is at a distance here, Leo. On the career front, the Page of Wands can signify a new career opportunity showing up. That certainly would not surprise me here as we look at the rest of these cards here in your past. So you have the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, the Moon, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So much stuff going on for you here, Leo, in this past for you. I feel like you've been absolutely inundated with so many opportunities and so many different things in your life to get all of these cards. So if we start with the Six of Pentacles, this is about it's like inflow, outflow. It's the idea that the act of giving is just as important as receiving when you get the Six of Pentacles. And I feel that you have recognized that as you give a part of yourself to maybe someone or to your work situation, you are realizing the fulfillment of a wish or something that you've long dreamed for here with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a major wish card. And for you, this is about potentially you have having been put in some sort of situation that makes you feel uncomfortable. This is the idea that I'm getting here is you've been put out of your comfort zone and you've relinquished control over that situation and you've allowed yourself to ride the wave, so to speak. And this has brought in a beautiful blessing into your life here. And I think for some of you, this could be, new connections for sure. But in your career life, you have the Three of Wands and the Six of Wands, which is seeing you making inroads, laying inroads in your career here in the past. Six of Wands is all about victory. Three of Wands can talk about a new adventure on the horizon or in the distance. It's also success with your colleagues or other people as well, and building strong connections to the people that you work with and to your career situation. The King of Pentacles is also somebody who's very successful in career and financial realms in their life, and this person has really climbed the ladder and done the good work here. You can also see the hand in this card kind of coming forward with a pentacle. That hand symbolism represents an opportunity that's kind of being gifted to you from the universe. And so in the past, you may have had a chance here to change your situation, change your career, or even change your relationship dynamic with somebody, or even find a new person. The moon is like, at first you're like, I don't know if this is right for me. I don't know if this is what I want to be doing. I don't know if I can't really see right now if this is, this is a little uncomfortable. The moon is like, okay, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable, but here we go. Right, here we go. Let's see where this takes us, and I think it's taking you into something nice. But let's start to put these cards here in the past column, and then we'll also take a look at your current energies. But Leo, it seems like so much here has gone on for you in the past. In fact, you've gotten way more cards than a lot of other people here so far. Yeah, I mean, look at all of these cards that have wanted to come forward for you, Leo. I think you're also maybe a bit overwhelmed about everything that's happening here. I'm gonna take these two cards. Let's see what else we have here. Take a look at your current situation. Okay, you know what? Let's stick to these three because we've got a lot to talk about so far. So let's stick to these three, and if we need more, we will take more. So we got patience and planning. Remember, we started this reading off with this planning card here showing up, and this is also really, really coming to the forefront for you. So you have the death card as well. We had the death card here in the past, so this is coming in once again, and you have the Two of Wands, the waiting game. So you are so very clearly seeing a new adventure in your life. The Two of Wands can speak to an adventure, but it's sort of the beginning stage. It can also talk about planning and preparing for setting off on this new adventure and going in this new path here. The transformation, it's almost like, which is, again, coming back in this current situation. It's with the Devil card and the Death card here in the past. I almost feel like maybe some of you here have tried to really fight everything that's coming forward for you. And I think what is this card, by the way? Yeah, the Nine of Cups, that is the one of the wish fulfillment cards in the tarot. It's like you don't want to lose out on that opportunity, is what I feel like saying, because you're a bit worried or anxious or afraid of what might happen if you take the opportunity. And by the way, I'm not coming at you. I think that is like a normal part of, it's completely normal and okay to have anxieties about something we've never done before, or a situation where we're out of our comfort zone. It's completely fine to be a little bit worried or anxious about that, but make sure you're not losing out on an opportunity because of that fear. What else is coming forward here in the current situation for Leo? What do you need to plan at this time? That is a big message for you, Leo. Seven of Pentacles would indicate planning in investments or financial situations, but for you, I think this might be connected to travel as well, or like seeing that that person in your long distance relationship, or maybe even taking a career opportunity from abroad or something like this. So it looks like we maybe have a lot of stuff going on in the future for you, since these cards are not wanting to pop out. So let's spend a lot of time looking at the future here. So you have the accelerated motion on the bottom. That is another travel card, and it does indicate travel by air or travel by distance. And this can also represent the end of delay. So you have the waiting game here as well in this Oracle deck, which I feel like if you've been, I feel like it's full steam ahead for you here in the future, or in the current situation here, Leo, and I feel like you're ready to start making moves. Let's take a look at your future situation. We get some cards here for Leo. It's almost like the universe gave us a ton of cards here to start off, and now I think we need to, we need to talk about the future here for you, Leo. Take that card. So take a look. The Two of Cups really, really wanted to fall forward here on the transformation card, or the Death card for you. So it's very clear to me that in this reading that I'm doing for whoever's watching here, if you're single or if you're in a relationship, there's a significant love transformation that's showing up here. Two of Cups, best love card in the tarot. It fell right on the Death card. But you have to also wait for this person to be ready, or this person has to wait for you to be ready, as you have this waiting game as it fell onto both of these cards here. But I do see really, really nice situations changing for your love life, for sure here. And I think that this is a core theme for many of the people that are here with the Four of Pentacles. Some of you have, maybe in the past you've been a bit bored, and now here in the future with this, I'm sorry, Four of Cups, not Four of Pentacles. In the past, you may have been a little bit bored in relationships, or like, oh, I need to have a conversation with this person, you know, this is not working for me, whatever, or like something's got to change. And I think that you've probably had this conversation. You do have the Devil card. I do think that your love life could get spicier here, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat it with the Devil twice, and the sexuality card, the Wands, the Two of Cups, and a transformation in that area. I do think that that could happen if that's something that you're looking for. That could certainly be on the table, especially as you have this King of Wands, which is a very fiery, fun person to be with and to be around. That could certainly be the case here in love. Now, let's also just talk about your financial situations. You have the King of Wands, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Justice card, and I'm going to just talk about these three for right now, and then I'll talk about the other cards that fell out as well. King of Wands may suggest that you here in the future in your career life, you are going to do something that doesn't feel like work for you. You're going to really do something that you want to be doing. You're not going to be stuck in some sort of bored, dead-end job here with the Four of Cups. And, you know, this could be also very exciting and we'll say spicy in your career life as well. There could be really, really nice career situations showing up here for you as you get out of your comfort zone, which is what we were talking about for a while here in these past energies with the Death and the Devil card, and now the Death and the Devil card coming in twice here in different positions. And so for you, it's like, I think that there's a real push for you to get out of your comfort zone. The Queen of Pentacles is about, did we have the King of Pentacles? Yeah, we do. So that could be that is, by the way, a divine union or divine partnership in the tarot. So there's definitely a nice love situation showing up here. But in your career life, the Queen of Pentacles is very, very much prone to planning and budgeting. And I know those are boring, mundane things, and that could be why the Four of Cups is next to it, which is a card of maybe boredom. And there may be just some like general life things that you need to do here in the future that will set yourself up for success and build that firm foundation. And remember, we talked about here with this planning card, now's the time to lay down the foundations for your future, right? And you could see gains in, you know, the material side of your life as you lay out those foundations and you take on that King and that Queen of Pentacles energy. By the way, King and Queen of Pentacles is a wealthy partnership in the tarot. You have the Queen of Swords here showing up with the Justice card. That is heavy air energy. So that could be a Libra, Aquarius in your life as well, could be a Gemini, but I'm feeling like this is probably somebody who's got Libra energy about them. Leo, that is my intuition, but yeah, they could be really any sign or a fire sign for sure, a fellow fire sign. You then have the Five of Cups here and the Judgment card. So the Five of Cups is like with the Devil card and the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups here showing up. It's possible that some of you have to do something here in the future that you really don't want to do, but this is not in your relationship situation. This is like in a general life area. Like I'm thinking of something like taxes, right? Like there's something that's just so mundane and boring and nobody wants to do taxes unless you're an accountant. And I don't even know if accountants want to do taxes, honestly. Nobody wants to do taxes. Or there's something like with your budget, or I don't know, there's like house tasks that you have to do, things around the house that you have to do that you really don't want to do. But if you can do them, I think that this really pushes you forward and it clears something. Remember, we had this idea of space showing up in the Oracle cards, creating space, you know, emptying the container so the container can be filled with something new. The Judgment is saying, yes, it is time for you to push forward because the World card is just on the horizon. It's just in the distance for you here. You are completing something major here as you wrap up the small tasks, the small things that you have to do in life, and you will feel so much more comfortable and you will feel so much more enjoyment in your situation as you do these things that, yeah, nobody wants to do. But you do have the Four of Swords on the bottom. Rest and recovery and rejuvenation in your life is also potentially coming here on the board. Is there anything else I want to say? I think the big highlight for you at this time is to make sure you're setting the foundations, planning out what you need to plan before you make your move. And then also, there's a big message here of you getting out of your comfort zone. And in doing that, you will accomplish this new start, this major life change that you want, this reinvention of yourself that you're so wanting here. So, Leo, thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll most certainly be talking to you again soon.